to Zambia, a national team. The team was not in a good shape when I came, and we had how to say three directions. First, to build a good team. Second, to qualify to African, because Zambia didn't qualify a long time, and then the World Cup qualification, which we know the chances because of the system is not great. We qualified two times to African, which never happened years before, and we played good. And then we came to qualification of the World Cup. Not then; it was between. We didn't do well by the results. To be honest, the result was not so good. But it was very strange because the football was really good. If you take the last two home games, we lost to Morocco and we lost to Niger. They didn't create any chances, shots from distance, and we missed like five, four, six, seven, eight clear chances. So in the World Cup, we didn't do well, but we know that how do you say, it's not easy because Morocco was in our group. They was number one, and from the second place, it's difficult. How do you say, difficult to qualify. But we wanted to be second place, and we almost did it in the last game. We played very good against Niger, but this is football. Sometimes you attack, miss chances, and you lose. Yes, the result was not good. We play good football. Really, all the games we play good football, and even against Morocco home, they scored from 35 meters. We played very well. Football is a game of results, so this is the main reason we didn't pick the result, and we are not there. But it's very strange because in football it's happened. Never happened to me that two games in a row, home, you lose when we was much better side. But this good game of result, no excuses. We didn't qualify. Zambia never qualified. They will try to do it next time. No, I'm not involved in this. This is politics. I'm a football guy. No, I don't involve in the politics. No, the team play fantastic. Everybody say that. Nobody complain about the quality of the game. Nobody can complain about the fight spirit. And if I may say, before the team is much better than I received when I came. Much better. Everybody know this. Nobody can say the opposite. So it's football. When you lose game, everybody can say whatever you want. But the team qualified two times to Africa. The team is playing well. Nobody can complain about this. I think last time it was the first time that we qualified after a long, long time. Not me. I was with Ghana two times. I even was in the final and semi-final. Uh, Even Ghana didn't qualify this time. But we came first time. The preparation was not so good. We missed a lot of trainings and everything. But we almost qualified, and we was in a tough group. We learned a lot from this, and we want this time that the preparation will be good. And we have a good team. Even the group is very, very difficult. Comoros, Mali, and Morocco again. But I think we can do it. Fight from the group stages, and then anything is possible. Maybe one. Team is playing as a team. As a team since we came, we said that the star is the team. No, this, and it was working because last qualification it was very strange. We missed seven top players that played in the first qualification for injuries and other issues, including players that most of the players that play in Europe was not in there. But even though we beat Ivory Coast and we came from the first base and we play with new young players that did very well, it means that now the squad is more competition, which is it's good for me, good for the team. Get to face against Mali, Comoros, and Morocco. I think from each group we managed to get the most dangerous team. We are ranking three. So from the first was Morocco, the second was Mali, the first was Comoros Island that did a good improvement. It's a very, very tough group, but we are a good team. We are a good team. We can qualify. It will not be easy because they are very good teams, but we can qualify. I think when I came here, we learned a lot why Zambia didn't qualify the 3 or 4 times. I don't remember, almost 10 years. We learn about this, me and my staff. I have a good staff, a good fitness coach, good analyze. And we analyze, we come to a conclusion that the team need a base and the team need the identity and the team need to play in two systems that they will be familiar for the players. Then it will be more easy for them, and that's what we did. The first time that we qualified, we play the same system. Second, sometimes we change the system like we did against Tanzania in the halftime. But the players are aware for this, and it's more easy for them to fit to the team. I don't believe that you push a button and results are coming. I believe in hard work. I believe in to do things right, and I think since I came, we did it, and most of the results was good. Sometimes it's not good, but no doubt that Zambia now is a better team than I received. I think we have a few players that played in Tanzania. Also, we had Kennedy that played in Tanzania. Now is playing, and he was fantastic in the last qualification. When we missed all the forwards was out. He played and he scored. Chama did fantastic job for us. Really, leadership also, and is a very good player. He's one of our most quality players that we have, and that's why I take him always to the squad. Except one game that he didn't, he was not belong to any team. I like him. He's a quality player. He's a clever player. Always give 100%, and I'm sure he's doing well. Also, I saw for the teams that he played in Tanzania. He played in African. He did a very good qualification. Last qualification. As I said, we miss all the forwards. We miss all the forwards. We miss midfield players. We miss our captain, and he showed a good character. He scored almost every game that he played. He's a good player, good movement, clever player, and he did fantastic for us. I promise that we will do our best. I promise, like I promised before I came here, that nobody will complain about the fight spirit. Nobody complained that the players don't give anything for the team, because I say to the players, you have a privilege, like I have a privilege. You represent all the country, because when you are in the club, you represent the club, and I was coaching in clubs. Here you represent all the countries. I can never promise result. No coach can promise result, but I can promise that we will do our best. I promise that everybody will fight for the national team, for himself also, by the way, because they have a privilege to represent the country like I have. And I think until now they did it. Always remember the last result, but since we came, the result is good. It's not hard. It's different. I love Africa. I decided I'm coaching since 18. I'm uh, I'm this year 52. I started October 52 years ago to coach. I love this game. I love to coach. I have the passion to coach. I have it. But and I was everywhere. I was not just. And 10 years ago, I decided to come to Africa. I was coaching Ghana and everything because I saw a lot of potential in Africa. And most of the clubs that I was coaching in Europe always have players from Africa, and they didn't let me down. So I think Africa have a lot of good things. There is a passion, there is good players, but I think in Europe things are more organized. The pitches are very good, and education of the coaches is very very intensive. I'm a member of the LMA, organization of the coaches in England, and UEFA and FIFA, and every week we have different things how the football is improving. So I think in Africa there is a lot of potential. But every lecture of mine has started with a quote. I said nobody have enough talent to live on the talent alone. Talent is like a flower. If you don't put water, the flower is dead. So we need more education for the players here in Africa, and because there is a passion, there is good people, and there is a quality. I think there is a lot of room to improve. I think, of course, the leagues in Africa you cannot compare with the leagues in Europe by any meaning. Quality of football, quality of the pitches, and other things. But I like the passion that we have here. It's a good passion about this. But if you go to Europe, even in the fourth division, you will see the facilities is amazing. The things around are things around are very good. If you see the staff around, there is every club have a good analyze, have a good physio, have a good nutrition, have a good things to improve it, to take the best from the players. I think in Africa, and I spoke with even the president of CAF, there is a lot of room to improve because it's impossible that by regularly African team will not be regularly in the semi-final of the World Cup. I can promise that if we will have in Africa the same facilities, organization, and how to say sources that we have in Europe, Africa will be any World Cup. African team will be in the World Cup. So we need to improve a lot. You know, I was in many countries in Africa. Pitches are not so good, but there is a big improvement. We was now in Kenya, even in Tanzania when we're playing. There is a big improvement, but I think we need to do it on a regular basis, and then African football will be amazing.